Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to braid a horse's mane. The first thing that you want to do is just brush his hair out until there's no knots in it, so that you can braid it a lot easier. And his mane was braided yesterday, so it's kind of curly. Stop. He likes doing that head thing where he throws his head up in the air and does that, so I'm trying to get him out of that habit. Stop. So if you see me do that, I'm trying to get him out of that habit. Okay, so you want to get a little band like this, the little rubber band, really small. And you want also to have these little colored ones if you are not going to a horse show, because I don't know if you get a good grade. So you want to take a section of his hair. You can do pretty big, and then flip his mane over to the other side so that none of the mane gets mixed in with this hair. You just take the mane in your hand and you just put it into 3 sections. It's a lot easier if your horse isn't putting his head all the way up. And you want to make it loose at the top, but you want to make it tight at the bottom. So my rubber band isn't really wanting to work with me. So make sure you're going tight at the bottom. And loose at the top so it doesn't break any hairs. And try to go as far down as you possibly can so that it makes it easier for you to put it up. Like that. Then you take your rubber band and you want to wrap it around, not so many times that it's really buggy outside, so that you want to be able to take it out, because if you can't take it out, it's just not good. And it should look like this, loose at the top and getting tighter at the bottom, but not too tight at the bottom so it's hard for him to move, because sometimes it can make it hard for him to move. And then you take, I try to make it all the same color, but you take one like this, and you want to put this piece so where it's under here. And then you'll just wrap it around. I wrap it around 3 times so that I don't really have a problem, oh buddy, with it falling out. It should look like that when it's done. Then you'll do the same thing with this end, but you'll get faster as you go. You may want to brush it before you start it again. Stop. Usually I don't like the tighter rubber bands where it's really hard to get it to move, like this one. It's really hard to get it to move. So I like the stretchy ones. Those are the ones I would recommend. And make sure that when you put it into its pieces, his 3 pieces, that they're equal, because if they're not equal, then it's just gonna look kind of funny. Flies are really bad, so he's kind of a little jumpy and everything. Just makes it harder for me to braid. I would suggest, if it's buggy, put some fly spray on him or her head. make sure that the hair that you put on. So all I know. And just, you'll get faster as you go. It's easier. Then you just hold it. I can get my rubber band on my finger. Don't wrap it too, like, if you wrap it too tight, when you take it out, it's going to be really hard to take out, and it's going to pull out all the hairs right there. And on the withers, when you get to the withers, you want to take small sections, like as small as you can, because it's going in a different angle. It's going this way instead of straight down. So you want to do it in a different angle. And for the head, if your horse is not used to it being done to his forelock, you just take the whole forelock, if it's like this, and just braid it all the way down and then put it up. It's not very hard. How long has it been? Okay, well that's okay. And then, like, if you're going to competition or something, make it so it's the same color. Blue all the way down, or purple, or whatever. I try to make it all blue. Like, when I'm just at my house, I make it blue, red, and yellow. Make it into that kind of form, so it's a lot easier for me. Make it into a pattern. I wrap it 3 times so that I can be able to take it out and the rubber bands won't break. And it should look like that when you're done. Like, from the hair, it should be about that long. It shouldn't be touching over here, because then it makes it look kind of funky because it sticks out everywhere, and it's just not, doesn't look too well good. But I can move this up a little bit. It should look like that. Stop. He does it once, that head thing, and then he does it over and over. It's like a attraction. But yeah, that's how to braid your horse's hair for either a horse show or just to go and ride.